Uh-oh. Come, guys. Guys, come on. What the f*** is this? Why is this on the second monitor?
The WoW player. Oh god.
It's November 2004 and
Yeah.
World of Warcraft just released.
Wow.
You went to the video store to buy the game, not knowing this is going to be the end of your life.
I was still playing Halo then, to be fair. Wasn't until 2006 for me. Ooh. That's 1 of 5, by the way.
The game has started downloading. You thought you are going to play the game today, but had no idea
You're
that
not.
the game will take more than 2 days to download since your internet speed sucked.
Yes.
All you do is wait. You go outside for a walk. You come back home and the game is still downloading. It's 11 p.m. and your mom asks you to go to bed.
Uh-oh.
You leave the computer open in hopes that the game will be ready to play in the morning.
3.5 gigabytes. That's huge.
Enjoy this moment, my friend, because this is the only time you will ever experience this feeling. Let's take a
This
moment.
is the only point that you'll ever be happy. It happened 21 years ago. Yep, that was it. Hope you had fun.
Of silence for nostalgia.
I remember. Jesus.
You accept your first quest. You have no idea how
Oh,
to
no.
complete the quest, so instead you just spend 3 hours just killing mobs until you reach level 4.
I
After
started
that,
on
you
Horde.
exit the starting zone and you go to the next zone. This is the first time you interact with another player character. It was a night elf female. Until now, you've only seen tiny people like dwarfs, gnomes, and Tyler 1. You've said hi, but she didn't respond.
Yeah.
Instead, she went to Ironforge. But in that day, you fell in love. This is the moment when you decided to learn how to complete quests in order to reach max level to impress this random night elf female character.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. 20. Man. That was quick, huh? That's pretty fast. Yeah, what a shift, huh?
You just finished reaching max level on your 257th ult. You've gained 180 pounds and lost almost all of your hair. You forgot about the night elf female you wanted to
Look at this guy!
impress. Instead, all you want is to impress Asmongold with your mount collection.
Directed by Donald Trump? He did this? Oh my god. Okay, why it sucks to be born as a WoW player. Bro, this is brutal, man. This is awful. I did this? This is amazing. Is this the average viewer? I don't know, guys. Like, I feel like a lot of my viewers aren't fat. I don't. I think that the majority of my viewers are not fatties. Yeah, he did this video, best video ever find. His other videos are good, but his are the other videos are good, but his are the best. Yeah, for sure. And man, it's actually crazy because I remember my friend and I, we used to take turns playing, and like I would play for an hour and he would watch me, and then he would play for an hour and I would watch him. And then we did this for like 3 weeks until finally we started like doing chores for like his grandma. And like, you know, doing things out in the garden and like doing things for my mom. And then she gave us enough money for he could get his own account. And then we would be both playing the, oh my God, man. Oh, it was so good. It was so fucking good, man. And do a fatness vote. I don't know if I want to, man. And yeah, Venture Awaits. It was, yes. And I remember, dude, it was like the summer of 2006, and we would go out and we would listen to System of a Down on my PSP. We would make skateboarding videos at the park. We would walk to 7-Eleven and eat hot dogs in front of 7-Eleven. We would play World of Warcraft. We would listen to Van Halen. Man. And oh my God, bro. Like, oh man. It was so good. Life was good. It really was. Yeah, good times. Yes. Oh my fucking God. The good old days. Get a friend to call. You know, that's the guy. That's Mick Orivi. That's Zach. And yeah, and like we like I went to his wedding recently. Recently got married, and oh fuck, it was good until your parents yelled at you. You know, the only time my mom would yell at me is she'd be yelling at me if I'd invite her to a group because she was playing too. She was playing WoW also. And so like she would like then Zach would bring his computer over. And then, like, there'd be, like, 3 of us, 4 of us in a room. Like, we'd be blowing out the fucking power circuits. Like, the thing is, like, I showed you guys this, right? Let me see. My mom hit 60. This is the, yeah, here we go. So this was one of those nights, man. That's Cody in the background. Because we were all in my room with my computer. She was in the living room with her computer. Everybody was gaming. Everybody was playing. Yeah, dude, like, we went so fucking hard on this. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. Oh my fucking God. Man. The lack of mods? Yeah, the lack of mods. No mods, nothing like that. It was just a normal, everyday thing. And good times, yeah. This was every Friday and Saturday night for like, I'm not even kidding you. Like we did this from like 2003 and we did this until like 2013. Like I'm talking like 10 fucking years of farming. And like, I remember like we would go out and do goofball stuff. And, like, me and Cody and, like, 4 of our, like, goofball friends would come home. And, like, my mom would be playing WoW. And this is, like, 2010 or something like that. And it would be, like, 2:30 in the morning. And she'd be like, thank God you guys are here. I was making cupcakes for you. And, like, she would straight up, like, we would be going out being hood rats. Come back home. She'd make us, I'm not even kidding you boys. Like, she would be making us cupcakes. And then we would play WoW until like 6 in the morning, pass out. Yeah. And then everybody, this is when we all be sleeping in the same bed together. Like watching Office Space, falling asleep. Like, yeah, bro, this was so good. Oh my God. And one of our friends' whole family played WoW, both the parents and everything. Yeah, like it sounds like an awesome mom. Yeah, and I had a relationship with my mom too, and what Realm Online. Yeah, good times, dude. It was so fucking good, man. And the thing is, this is what I'm saying, right? Is like we have, like, I'm not even kidding you, hundreds of hours of footage of this. Like, I'm talking about like an entire lifespan that we recorded everything that we did. Yeah, and so like eventually I got to go back and get all that stuff on digital and then start uploading it. Did your dad play too? My dad did not play video games really. Like he played a couple of games with me when I was a kid, but not really. Like he would well, like at my dad's house, we would have like a lot of water gun fights and shit like that. And like we would hang out at his house, but like over at his house, like we'd play Smash. But like over there, we would be like basically we'd be out on the street, like we get in the street, and we just hit each other with sticks. Like we would do that a lot, and like my dad was totally fine with it, right? He says whatever, like, and those yeah, no, that's it, right, yeah, because this was I remember the summer of 2003, because I was staying over at his house because he had like a fucking, they had to take out part of his fucking lung for some bullshit, right? And so anyway, he had to do that, and so I was over there a lot, and everybody be over at my house all the time, and we would just be beating the shit out of each other, like throwing dirt at each other, rock fights. We threw dirt balls, but then we put rocks in there. So yeah. No, it was a great time, man. Like I'll find yeah, she almost hit 60, man. I don't know why she smokes so. That's the thing, bro. Like you have a parent you try to get your parent to stop smoking fucking cigarettes. I tried to get her to stop. She didn't. She did not stop. Like cigarettes, that shit is bad for you. That fucked her up. It did. And any firecracker wars? Yeah, it's impossible. It was impossible for me too. I couldn't do it. I tried so hard. I couldn't do it. But she was up until the very end, bro. I'm telling you, like she was sitting there fucking smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, drinking Pepsi, eating fucking Taco Bell on the oxygen machine, watching Ancient Aliens while she was playing World of Warcraft. 70 fucking years old. Bro, like, she never gave up. That's what it was. Yep. Oh my god. Yeah. Like just straight up in it for the love of the game. Never stopped going big dick. Yeah, I guess so. And yeah, like she'd be ordering DVDs about like all kinds of like crazy alien shit and everything. Like she'd like make me watch these DVDs about like conspiracy theories and like everything. It was insane. Yeah. And so we had, as I said, like growing up, we had such a good time, man. Every single weekend, this is what would happen. And so like Cody and Jeff, they lived like, like down the street, right? And like, I remember I would have to carry cause like, they'd carry their computer up to my house and I would carry the CPU. Cody would carry the monitor. And sometimes I make Cody carry the CPU. And you know what Jeff would do? Jeff would carry the keyboard. And he'd be having the cord dragging on the ground. He'd be carrying the keyboard. And so the case, yeah. And that's it, man. And maybe he'd have the mouse too. But that's it. And we had a lot of fun, man. We really did. And oh my god. Yeah, you seem to really miss her? Yeah, absolutely. Dude, if I would do anything to go back to these times. I'm gonna be honest. I would. Like, I don't want to make it, like a sad moment or anything. But like, if I could do I could do anything to go back to these times. Yeah, like I mean, not even. True, man. Like everything was perfect, and I guarantee you ask any of my friends, like they probably say the same fucking thing, right? And yeah, it was a great point in our lives, man. It was amazing. And you willing to be poor again? I was rich back then. I was rich. I had so many friends. I had my mom. She took care of us, and we were happy. I was the richest I ever been back then. That's the way I see it. So yeah, and that's Oh, yep, there it is. See, she'd even make us steaks too. She'd make us steaks and then fry up French fries for us. And that's the reason why I always eat the old steaks, is those are the ones that she would cook for us. And that's a nice steak. That's a good-ass fucking steak, man. I actually went out with my dad. My dad and I, we went out to dinner last night, and he got a steak too.